Hey everybody, this is Timmy Reardon with The Fearless Songwriter, and today we're going to talk about Our House by Madness. Our House has this real feeling of like chaos and hecticness. It also has a sense of pride in family and place. And also like this little bit of sense of being trapped. So how do the songwriters create it? So song starts here, C, G minor, F, D minor. Next, for the chorus, it goes here. It goes to the key of D. So you got D, A minor, E minor, G minor. But then it goes to key of B. So you have B, C sharp minor, F sharp minor, and E minor. All those chords just moving to different places along BEAD G.uides chord flow or to different keys. BEAD G.uides chord flow. B-E-A-D, G, C, F. So BEAD G.uides chord flow, great tool to use when you're trying to find chords for songwriting, or if you're looking at another song to see what's kind of going on in the song. So in that first verse you have C major, F minor, G minor, D minor. Starts off in the key of C major. There's your key right there, surrounded by the guardians, G and F. And then you have all your minor keys chords over here, E, A, D. But you'll notice F minor and G minor not in this little selection of chords. They are, however, in the key of C minor, which is shown here. C minor is related to E flat major. So you have all your minor chords over here. You got G minor, you got F minor, you got C minor, and then there are your two minor chords that are borrowing from C minor. We could do this by looking at the scales too and spelling everything out. This is just way easier. What happens next is the whole thing moves. You get to that chorus where it goes to our house in the middle of our street, and the whole thing just moves up a whole step. So it's easier to see if you just capo. This is now a D chord, not a C chord. So it's now our house in the middle of our street, our house in the middle of our... But you can see that all those chord shapes are exactly the same as they were 2 frets down. So then there's one more modulation when it goes from those D chords to the B chords. Our house in the middle of our street, our house in the middle of our... Next thing, melody. It starts off with this intro riff that's going through basically the entire scale. And it's borrowing, it starts on C, but it's borrowing from the C minor scale a little bit as well. So the cool thing about that is it's really open, but most of the song is very much confined. This is your C scale starting up at the 8th fret. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So that's your C scale. This song is only using the notes do, re, mi, fa, sol, and it's never going above that. So it has this sense of being kind of like a little trapped, right? Starts on the re. And then you modulate up to D. You go up 2 frets, and you play... And that's basically it. The only other thing it does is move to the key of B, and then does the same thing because it's the verse again. So it's our house in the middle of our street, our house in the middle of our... And that moves up. That's the melody. It's really simple, but the cool thing is it creates that sense of being trapped by being like between the do and the so that entire time. The lyrics. So the lyrics are telling this story. Saying the lyrics over those chords, you can hear how the pacing of the lyrics changes throughout the song and creates the sense of chaos. Father wears his Sunday best, lots of space. Mother needs a rest, the kids are playing up downstairs. So the final verse, or the third verse, everything goes double time on the lyrics. It sounds like this. Creating this more busy, frantic feel to the song. Then it goes back to the our house. The chorus has this sense of setting up what you think is going to be a repetition and then interrupting it. Our house, in the middle of our street, our house, in the middle of our... And that's it. So you got three things in that song. You got this idea of modulation, you got the borrowed chords, and you got even just like the pacing of the lyrics. And what would happen if you were to try modulation in your songwriting? You could also just try out varying the pace of your lyrics in sort of a similar way to how Madness does it. And those would be cool tools to have in your own toolbox. Thanks for checking us out. Check out thefearlesssongwriter.com. Check us out on Facebook. We have a Facebook group at The Fearless Songwriter. And we'll see you next time. Take care. Actually, there's so many things I want to talk about.